Hey everybody, Evan Weston here from the Orlando City broadcast team, coming to you live from my kitchen/living room as we are getting ready for our first City Classics, and we got Miguel and Jenny here, also from their homes. Miguel, what's going on, man?
Nothing. I just gotta say, Jenny's background is much cooler, and she seems a lot smarter than we are. Obviously, we knew that, but this is prime proof that she does read a lot, and I just have fake Picassos in my background. So it's nice to be with you guys.
Jenny, what do you have in your bookshelf?
These are not all my books, but there's Harry Potter books. They're my roommates, and random other books that are also not mine.
So basically what we're going to be doing here is the City Classics. So every weekend, in lieu of a live game that has been indefinitely postponed here, we're actually going to stream an old Orlando City game that has stood out in some way. It's sort of a classic, and we're going to have a way to get you guys involved in how we're going to pick those. A little bit more details on that later. But for now, we're going to start this weekend, since we were going to play the Los Angeles Galaxy tomorrow, Sunday, March 22nd. We're going to air the first time that these two teams ever met. That was back in May of 2015, and I was graduating college in May of 2015. I was a week out of my college graduation, and I was making bagels for my uncle on the Jersey Shore a few months before I moved down to Florida. Jenny was still in college, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I was a sophomore, or ending my sophomore year.
And Miguel was what? Running on the beach in Jacksonville?
Unlike you babies, I was a 29-year-old man playing for the Jacksonville Armada, and I went back and looked at exactly what I was doing during this time. And I was just coming back from a game in Atlanta where I came out of the box and did a doubleheader, but that's another story. I'll have to share that with you guys. But, that game was Saturday night. I was able to get back in time to check out the game the next day.
Yeah, so this game was the first time Orlando City ever played LA Galaxy. It was on national television. They were the defending champions at the time. Bruce Arena was still the head coach before he came in to try to save the U.S. men's national team the following year. But this was kind of a coming out party for Orlando City. It was like, they've arrived in MLS as they pretty much beat up the defending champs.
Yeah, I would say that just everything went Orlando City's way. And I would say that it was actually one of Kaká's best performance ever in a purple jersey. Starting with the first goal, he starts that sequence, and then the second goal, he does really nice and skillful moves to set up Kyle Larin on a platter. I mean, just take the glory. He's the one that did everything. There's a lot of cool moments. Jenny, what do you remember about that game after you went back and watched it?
Well, to preview the game, I actually saw that Kaká did so well in the game, and I went down a rabbit hole of Kaká highlights last night. Just like his best moments in AC Milan and Real Madrid and Brazil. So yeah, he absolutely stood out, and I think that was a moment where people were like, oh, he's arrived. Kaká is here.
During the live stream of the game, we're going to be on Twitter, and I don't know, you guys do other social media. Jenny, you're like the master of that, so whatever.
Maybe I'll do like an IG live of like, oh my God, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll invite you guys on Instagram.
There was another really cool moment in that game where Kaká actually celebrates a goal by wearing Kevin Molino's jersey. And Kevin Molino, they made a really good relationship in the short time that they spent together before this moment. And he actually celebrated by wearing his jersey. And that was a really special moment. And the sun was shining so bright on Orlando that even Darwin Cerén got his first ever MLS goal for Orlando City. So it was a really exciting match.
Yeah, we're going to have it 6 o'clock on OrlandoCitySC.com in our local market. And we want to hang out with you guys. We're going to be live tweeting it and whatever Jenny's doing on her other platforms or numerous social media accounts. So we want to hear from you. We want to hang out with you. I know everybody's kind of cooped up inside right now. So we're going to stay sane together and watch some classic Orlando City soccer. Sounds good?
Getting to watch the atmosphere is going to be so fun, like to get to do it together. So join us when it streams. It'll be fun.
All right. We'll see you Sunday, 6 o'clock on OrlandoCitySC.com.